What am I going to wear to school today is what Diana Otero asks herself each morning, but not on Mondays. That's when the 10-year-old puts on a nice outfit. It makes her feel special.
Important and confident.
At school, Diana and the other well-dressed students attend their regular Monday classes and their activities as usual. This is Diana's first year in the Dress for Success program.
When I first started this program was because I thought it would help me improve my grades.
That's what also attracted Sean Ergo.
If you feel good and you sitting and it's comfortable, then you're not going to have any problems focusing.
Sean says he does better in class when he's dressed up.
It makes me feel more mature.
And it makes him look like one of his role models, the school's principal, Jeff Apt. Apt introduced the program 3 years ago.
I think it presented a climate where the students said, you know what, I've worked hard, I'm dressed in my best, and I'm going to do my best on this day.
I need you to turn to page 26.
Erica Redler is a teacher at the school. She says she sees a big difference in student behavior on Mondays.
The kids who dress for success are already in that head up, shoulders back, good morning kind of a mood. And they start the day off right. And when they have that attitude, their behavior is usually better for the rest of the day.
If you go to an interview, you'd normally look in your closet and say, what's the best thing in there to show that person I'm the best person for the job.
Here we are at the pep rally. It's a positive attitude here today. As you see, we just had some events going on, and it looks like they're setting up the chariot race. Let's see what happens. Good morning, BHS, and welcome to a special edition of Hawk News, on location in the gym during our pep rally. Today is Friday, September 25th. It's a B-Day schedule. My name is Sawyer Gomes. The Good Life video we just watched was on the topic of dressing for success in school. Dressing appropriately and needy contributes to our mental readiness for learning. Try it. As always, we have a fun-packed show for you all today. Here are our top stories. Sawyer's back with a movie suggestion. We get to know more about one of our favorite teachers. And of course, we will focus on our pep rally. All this and much more coming up on this week's episode of Hawk News. It's time to go to the movies with the one and only Sawyer Gomes and the Black Hawk Movie Review. Hello, my movie peeps. I'm Sawyer Gomes with your Black Hawk Movie Review. This week's movie review is on The Color of Money, starring Tom Cruise from Mission Impossible and the one and only Paul Newman from Cars. The movie is directed by Martin Scorsese, who has directed Goodfellas and The Wolf of Wall Street. The movie is a sequel to the 1961 movie The Hustler, which also stars Paul Newman, who plays the same character as in The Color of Money, Fast Eddie Felsen. Fast Eddie is an ex-pool hustler who gets pulled back into that world after seeing Vincent, played by Tom Cruise, who displays amazing talent, but whose intelligence is lacking. Paul Newman and Tom Cruise show amazing chemistry throughout the film. Their scenes together, including arguments, feel real to the viewer. Martin Scorsese's amazing directing was influenced by the original film. The Color of Money is a masterpiece when it comes to cinematography. As you watch the following clip, note how Martin Scorsese moves the camera around the pool table in one continuous shot. Roll the clip.
Lately he's been overheard in Mayfair. You better stay away from him. He'll rip your lungs out, Jim. But I'd like to meet his tailor. Where rolls a London. I Solon Chaney walking with the queen.
You must take a deep dive with Paul Newman and his amazing catalog. And for that matter, Tom Cruise is much more than Mission Impossible. So I give The Color of Money a hustling 5 out of 5 Hawks. I'm Sawyer Gomes, and I will see you next time at the movies.
Ten questions.
10 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 questions.
Hawk News is proud to present the next episode of 10 Questions. This week we ask questions to Mr. Rigney. Take a look. What is your name?
My name is Mr. Rigney.
How are you connected to BHS?
I'm connected to BHS. Not only have I been teaching here for 25 years, but I'm also a Bellingham alumni. So my connections to this town go very deep.
What was the first music you ever bought?
I believe the first album I ever bought was Journey.
What profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
Well, I wanted to attempt to play professional football, but that dream didn't really work out.
What profession would you not like to do?
Believe it or not, I would not like to be an elementary school teacher. As much as I love being a high school teacher, that job seems a little overwhelming.
What is your favorite word?
My favorite word at the moment would be grit.
What is your least favorite word?
I hope this doesn't make anybody mad, but my least favorite word right now is kiddo. I think that's being overused.
If there was a day that we would celebrate our own achievements, what achievement of yours would you celebrate that day?
I can't steal Mr. Dembashek's answer of being a dad, but it would probably be this last year I got to coach at Gillette with my son in a state championship game, so I think that would be the highlight.
Finally, how do you hope people will remember you after you leave BHS?
I hope they remember that I tried to help each student achieve their the best version of themselves, and I hope I did what I could to just be a positive influence around here and get some good things done.
Thank you, Mr. Rigney.
All right.
So the person that went next would be the one to grab hands instead of like making a weird circle. Is that going on Hawk News? Hi, Hawk News.
Now let's find out what's in store for the weather in Bellingham this weekend. Will we be doing outdoor activities this weekend? Let's find out. On Friday, it's going to be high of 67 degrees and a low of 48 degrees, but it's going to be mostly sunny. On Saturday, it will be high of 68 and a low of 48, partly cloudy. And on Sunday, it's a high of 71 with a low of 50%, but mostly sunny. Before we leave you, we would like to once again extend the invitation to anyone out there who might be interested in joining Hawk News. We meet every Wednesday for filming in our studio located in room C115. Please see one of us or Mr. Costa to sign up. Well, that concludes our show for this week. Thank you so much for watching. We will leave you with our quote of the week. It comes to us from Frederick Douglass. It reads, "You are not judged by the height you have risen, but by the depth you have risen." On that note, have a great weekend, everyone. Be sure to take the time to go outside and enjoy this beautiful fall weather. We and our entire behind-the-scenes crew wish you a great weekend. This has been Sawyer Gomes. Stay classy, BHS.